morning, Savvy friends. It's Savvy Val. I was tagged in a challenge video by Freedom in a Budget, who I love and adore, 30 random facts about myself. So before I start, I wanted to say that a quick update. We are actually right now in Colorado. We are at our 20th state together. It's one of our challenges to get to all 50 states before we're 50, and we're halfway there. My husband's actually currently doing CrossFit. I think it's like 7 in the morning here. I'm not quite sure. We're both exhausted. We came in late last night, about midnight. We got an awesome airline deal, $125 each way, nonstop, no points, and we're actually staying at this fabulous Airbnb that this woman, I'm telling you, above and beyond, and this place I could live in. So here are my 30 random facts. So I have them all written down, so I might have to go back and forth to my paper. The first one, I'm 43. My husband is 42. We are the same age 6 months out of the year. The other 6 months, he calls me his much older wife, or his old lady. If you know my husband, this is surprising, yes, because he's very shy, but he's very sassy. Number two, I actually cry in the shower. I don't try to cry in front of my husband because he starts crying. I have done this for years. It's just a cleansing thing. Sometimes I just need a good cry, but if I'm really having a moment, I just climb in the shower and just cry. I save on tissues. Three, I touch the plane before and after I take off. It's just something I've done for a long, long time. It's a ritual. I make my husband do it, but most times he doesn't. It seems like he doesn't really quite believe in the quirky things that I do. Number four, I talk to my mother, this is crazy, on the way to work, on my lunch break, on my way home, and usually in between we email. And I probably talk to her 3 additional times during the day. My mother's my best friend, and I swear I don't know what I would do without her. That's 4. Number 5, my sister and I actually had our babies on the same day. Our boys just turned 21 last month. We were due 3 weeks apart. Of course, she had her baby first because she's always got to do everything first. And we had our boys, Cody Tyler and Tyler Christian. Tyler's my boy. Our maiden name was Tyler. They were 2 pounds, 2 inches difference. We had the same OB. Our labor rooms were back to back, and my mom helped deliver both babies. It was a fabulous Thursday, just a very, very long day. Number 6, I had stage 4 endometriosis at 19. I was diagnosed, which is incredibly young. And I was very sick for a long, long time, and now I'm no longer sick because I got that all taken care of. But it's a horrible, horrible disease. Number 7, I met my husband at our 10-year high school reunion. We knew each other in high school. He said he was too shy to ask me out. He said I was always with the wrong guys, which is completely true. And I actually spotted him at my 10-year reunion, and I said to my mother, I went home and I said, I'm going to be with that guy at one point in my life. I was currently married at the time. He was in a relationship, but the stars and the moons lined up, and now we're together. Number 8, I don't tell this story a lot because it's just horrible. I'm a horrible test taker. So in my job, I have what's called a Series 7, which is probably the most horrific test you could ever take. It's a 6-hour test. I took it twice and failed it. The third time I took it, I got a 69. I missed it by 1 question. I was beside myself. I retook it, didn't pass it again. I'm a horrible test taker. And then 6 months later, I found out there was a computer glitch, and 3,000 people were told that they failed the test, and they actually passed the test. I was one of the 3,000 people. So I actually passed the test when I got that 69 and didn't even know it. So then I had to follow up and take another test of 63. And after that, I swear I'm never going to take another test again because I hate them. Number 9, I didn't know how to read till I was in the 4th grade. I kind of just faked it, and I kind of got pushed along. And then I had an awesome 4th grade teacher who was like, this chick can't read. And I got some help, and now I can pretty much read okay, not fabulously. Number 10, I love to coupon. It's probably an addiction of mine, probably not a normal addiction. I coupon more than the normal person probably should. My husband actually asked me to marry him on a coupon. I literally cannot control myself. If some people actually inbox me or text me, like, do you have a coupon for this? Or where's the best deal I can get for this? Because I'm Savvy Val. Number 11, I hate clothes shopping. As my sister said the other day, get rid of the purple hoodie, but too bad, so sad. I love it. I don't like to clothes shop. If I find something I like, and I will buy it in every color, because I absolutely positively hate to clothes shop. You will see in all my videos, and if you're my friend on Facebook, I'm usually in the same clothes because I just hate clothes. Number 12, my husband and I actually got married in Fiji. We were blessed enough to be gifted some airline miles from my aunt, who was awesome. And she was not able to go to Fiji. She was very ill at the time. And we got married on the beach. It was one of the best days. I rolled out of bed. I threw on my $19 dress. He threw on his $20 Old Navy outfit. And we walked down the beach and we did our vows, which was pretty awesome. Next one. I don't like big crowds. I am very loud. I like to be the center of attention, as some people would say, but I generally don't do well in crowds. I'm pretty good one-on-one, smaller crowds, couples, but if you get a bunch of people in a room, I don't do well with it. I don't know why. I mean, I can go to concerts probably because I don't know those people, but if it's a bunch of my crazy friends all together, it just gives me a headache. 14. I try to do something nice every day for a stranger. And what I do is, if I hold the door or if I do something, I always say to the person, I just do one nice thing a day and I like to get it out of the way early, just to see their reaction. I do more than one nice thing, even though my mother would say I would do not, and people are scared of me. But I do tend to do something once a day nice for people because I think it's something nice. I hate when people are rude to servers. It aggravates me. I mean, they're waiting on you. It's a hard job. They're making pennies. Be nice to your server. Just say thank you and say you're doing a good job. Last night we flew in. The flight was horrific. Our TVs were off. It was very hot on the plane. They were low on supplies. They were going to delay us, but they said, let's take off and just have less supplies. And the airline stewardess was just like overwhelmed. And I just put my hand on her arm and I just said, you're doing a fabulous job. Like, we appreciate you. Like, and she says, thank you so much. I really just needed that. Sometimes people just need to hear they're doing a good job. So say it. Let me see. Oh, my husband and I have been to 25 states, as I said earlier, I think. We want to do all 50 before we're 50, and we've been to 19 countries, and we've been together 8.5 years. So I have, unfortunately, because I have OCD, I have a whole long list of places I want to go, but that's probably further down my list, so I don't want to jump ahead. 17, I'd rather make memories than get a material thing. Don't buy me anything. Please, 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 I beg you, do not buy me anything. If you want me to be happy, ask me to do something with you, or go somewhere, or just please don't buy me anything. I hate clutter. Oh my God, my throat's closing up just thinking about it. I rather go do something, make a memory. Don't buy me anything material. Please, for the love of God, don't do it. 19, I lost 2 family members to ALS. I lost my aunt, who was the one that gave me the airline miles to, sorry, I just missed her terribly, Fiji. And then my mom lost her dad. So we did fundraising. We actually had a team called Robin's Angels, and we fundraised for our local ALS, and we raised just shy of $25,000, which is awesome. And I met some pretty amazing people. Number 20, I don't have a middle name. I used to have a middle name in my old life. It was Valerie Lynn. I hate it. Everybody was Lynn, Tammy Lynn, Jennifer Lynn, like my mother, like, be original, Mary. My name, Valerie, was named after a Barbie doll. My grandmother had a Barbie doll, Valerie and Melanie, so I guess Valerie won, and I just hate Valerie Lynn. So when I married my husband, I changed my name to just Valerie Ellsworth. No middle name, and my mother's agitated. Number 21. I had the honor of being with my grandfather when he passed. My grandfather was, I think I'm overtired because I'm going to cry again. My grandfather was awesome. The best role model I've ever had. The only man besides my husband who's never abused me in any way. And he just was amazing. And he got very sick the day before my son and my nephew's birthday. And I went in there and he said, is today the day? And I said, nope, you can't die today. And he says, okay. And then the next day I went to see him on the boy's birthday. He goes, can I die today? And I said, not today. It's the boy's birthday, tomorrow. And he said, okay. And I stayed with him. And then Saturday, I went in and he says, today the day? I said, today you can pass. And I said, I'm going to stay with you till the end. And he said, okay. And my mother and I stayed with him to the end. And it was one of the most amazing things I've ever done. It was an honor. I had the I was blessed to bring somebody into this world and help somebody go out. 22. I curse like a truck driver. I kid you not. I cannot control myself. I want to control myself. I actually had a boss that used to charge me $0.25, but then it got really expensive. I almost had to get a part-time job, but I can't control my mouth no matter how hard I try. And I think I've been pretty good on my videos, but, and I try to do what the fudge a lot, but, I literally need to control my mouth, and I cannot do it. And don't agitate me or hurt somebody around me, because it's not good, and my mouth is bad. 23. I like to sing, and I like to sing the words that I believe that the words of the song are. I generally never know the words. I try not to read the lyrics. It's what I hear. I just like to sing. I will occasionally dance a little bit, but when I sing, I just belt out what I think the words are. 97% of the time, I'm not right. Number 24. I drive like a maniac. I think my mother calls it aggressive. I'm not quite sure if that's the word. My husband calls me a speed racer. I'm trying to get better about it, pay attention. But I have a lead foot. I haven't been pulled over and reminded lately of the speed limit, which has been great. So clearly I must be doing something right. 25. I haven't had a drink since my birthday in 2015. I loved wine. I had a beautiful wine rack, wine cellar. I had like 150 bottles of wine. No more. I had a health scare, and I just decided that I was not really interested in drinking anymore, and I don't really miss it. I'm a freaking rip even with, see, I almost just cursed, without alcohol. So, I don't really need it. And I don't need the extra calories on my hips. And I also stopped smoking. I haven't had a cigarette since October 20th of 2006, which was huge. I quit the day that one of my dear friends was diagnosed with lung cancer. And now, I'm not saying every now and again I don't feel like I need a glass of Chardonnay and a cigarette. I just don't do it. 26. I almost lost my legs when I was 8. I was in a horrific accident. I was burned very badly, and I almost lost my legs. And it was a hard time in my life. I actually was wheelchair bound for 6 months. I had to learn how to walk again, and now my legs are my best asset. They're probably pretty strong. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you can see, especially Instagram, you can see some of my workout pictures. They're pretty muscular, and my husband says they're pretty hot. But that was a scary time in my life. 27, and this is the most serious of them all, and I'm not kidding. Do not tickle me, do not chase me, and do not scare me. I don't like any of those. I just don't. I don't want to be tickled. I don't think it's funny. I can laugh without you prompting me. I don't want to be scared. It freaks me out. I definitely don't want to be chased because I cannot run fast. And I swear, if there's ever a time where anybody like is with me and there's a chance there's like an axe murderer, they're going to get me first. So I'll just take one for the team. 28, piggybacking on this, no scary movies. I kid you not, I do not sleep after a scary movie. I watched American History X. 4 days I didn't sleep. I just don't sleep. Give me a comedy, give me a love story. I can cry till the cows come home, but please, I can't watch anything scary. My husband drugged me to some movie, I think it was The Wolf with Liam Neeson. I literally sat like this the whole movie, and I said to him, I had to go to the chiropractor. My neck was killing me. I'm like, dude, I can't watch this stuff. I just want happiness. I don't want to be scared. Number 29. I'm a beauty school dropout. Yes, I am. I went to BOCES. I did not pass my beauty license. And instead of doing what I did with my Series 7 and keep going, I just let it go. And that's one of my biggest regrets, that I didn't get my beauty school license, because I really, really wish I would have done that. 30. I had LASIK surgery like in 2003. And I wear one contact now. It's very strange. I had an eye injury in high school. I was doing acrylic nails, and the nail glue flipped up into my eye. Yes. And then it stuck to my eye, and then I had to drive to the hospital because nobody would take me to the hospital. And they numbed my eye, and the guy came in and wiped it off with a Q-tip. Mind you, that's not how you do it. So he scratched something in my eye. So my right eye has always been worse. I had the LASIK surgery, and it was good, and it was crisp for a little bit. And then I needed to get a contact because I couldn't see out of my right eye. So I wear one contact, which is pretty strange. And I try to trick the insurance company that my my eyes are the same, so I can get a set of contacts so I can go longer, if that makes sense. But I think they caught on to that and they only give me one contact, so I only have a year supply versus a 2-year supply. But and everybody keeps saying, go do the LASIK, I'm in my car and people are watching me, so I'm in Boulder right now, and people are saying, who's this crazy person talking to herself? And people say, go do the LASIK. If you've had LASIK, that's great. I don't like the idea that I can actually see somebody peel my eye back and actually watch what they're doing. So I'm just going to wear the one contact from here on out. So those are my 30 random facts. Hopefully I got them all in order. I did my cheat sheet. My handwriting's like a serial killer. I didn't add, that's probably number 31 if you needed to hear that. And I'm going to tag in this video States Place Nicole, because she is awesome. If you don't watch her videos, I do. And I'm pretty impressed by her. And I am going to also tag Vogue Square, who is another reseller person that I follow, who's awesome. And if you're in the reseller community, check those guys out. So I will do a video on Boulder. I'm going to sneak back into CrossFit and take some video of my husband because he's so shy. Literally, I had to go in and help him sign up because he doesn't want to talk to anybody. And then I had to point and tell him where the class was. I was like, dude, the class is over there. You have to go talk to somebody. He's just shy, and I'm going to break him out of that because literally I would talk to anybody, as you can tell. So have a fabulous day. My secret is, I will tell you guys, because this video won't be dropped beforehand, but I'm doing my husband's birthday present while we're in Colorado, because I'd rather do an experience, and he is going to this afternoon, and I'm going to drive it too, but I'm going to try to control myself. I found a Groupon in Boulder, and we're going to drive a Lamborghini today. So it's orange, that's all that matters, and I am so freaking excited. I almost just cursed again. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. So I'm going to do some video on that and some video on our Airbnb, because this Airbnb is awesome and we're paying $125 a night, which is ridiculous. And the woman stocked the fridge for us. And I'm going to do some video around Boulder and do another video. So I hope everybody has a great day and a lovely week.